Hey everybody, this is Darnell Critton from DC and some Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe. Leave a notification on so you not miss DTV at its best. This is my Tuesday afternoon updates. Yesterday showed D's word of the night. It started off as a good show. Unfortunately, I had to delete that show due to technical difficulties, too much noise in the background. And it's not often, if anything, I try my best not to do a bad show because of a lot of reasons. One, I want to make sure everybody get a full understanding of what I'm seeing in regard to information. And two, because I've done a lot of changes with this show, from state of direction to putting my own little warning label up here now to stay in good with YouTube right about now. But in any case, no matter how long it's going to take me, this show, and I'm going to address this out to the PlayStation community, to the YouTube community, to the Facebook community, to everybody that's looking at my face and hearing the sound of my voice. I don't care if it takes me another 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Get used to it. This show will be the #1 show on YouTube. And whoever don't like it, I tell anybody, you got two choices. Like the show, dislike the show, comments. That's what I'm looking for. But in the end, it's gonna run. And as long as my body still breathes, and as long as there's a God in heaven, this show will run. And if you don't like it, hey, sure. I'm sure there's over 1 billion YouTube shows on there, but there's only one DCN Networks presents Power Players. Right now, as you can see, I'm rocking the Wolverine shirt because I want to get on the topic of what I was supposed to explain yesterday on what's up with Marvel. So I'm going to try to recap that information right now. As far as I'm about to bring this up, here it is. As soon as I get a lock on it. Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm pretty sure everybody right now has seen Deadpool and Wolverine. Right now, Deadpool and Wolverine made over $438 million at the box office. Okay. And I can tell you right now, for those who may or may not seen it, I've seen it. Chances are I'll probably see it again this week. For starters, hey, I got to give a shout out to Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, man. They went out with a bang, straight up. And just letting you know in advance, if it's a spoiler, walk away from the show now, come back and leave it in the comments later. But I'm telling you right now, you're going to deal with a lot of Easter eggs. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm just too excited. Easter eggs. A lot of, excuse me. I'm just too excited. Cameos, a lot of cameos, and a lot of fourth walls from Ryan Reynolds. Get that out the way right now. And I'm glad that I saw a lot of cameos. Sabretooth, Toad came back, Human Torch came back. Who else? Gambit for the first time, X-23, Elektra. But the coolest one that came back, for those who may or may not saw it, I apologize in advance, but the coolest one that came back was Wesley Snipes' Blade. He came back after over a couple of decades. Saw him in the movie, even though he was in there for a brief moment, but it's the fact that, again, Marvel, you did it again. Don't ask me how, but you did it again. It's blowing up on Rotten Tomatoes. It's like 92 on Rotten Tomatoes and certified movies, and this is just totally unbelievable. And Who knows what's going to happen next as far as in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But I do know that this is Hugh Jackman's last movie as Deadpool and Wolverine. I mean, it was amazing. You know, I even saw the cameo where Harry Calverine, that's what I meant to say. He did his own variant of Wolverine. And then he didn't do too bad either, come to think of it. But I want to get on the topic of Blade right quick, not trying to shift gears. I'm just too excited right now. Now, everybody knows, if you keep up with the Marvel media and all that other jazz, that, and again, shout out goes out to Marvel, Sony, Disney. Just keep up the good work, okay? Now, everybody knows whether or not, and I'm still debating whether or not, we don't know if Mahershala Ali is going to still do Blade or not now that Wesley reprised the role. I'm going to say this now, as far as if they're going to still do production on this movie, I'll have to dig in a little bit more deeper on that. But if I find anything through the grapevine, you'll hear it loud. DCNX presents Power Players. But to see Wesley come back, you know, he's been gone for so long, and I was just blown away. My mind was like, I didn't know what the hell was going on. But I'm glad that the movie did good. So I'm going to tell you right now, so if you guys are Deadpool and Wolverine fans, Lord knows I'm a huge fan of both, you definitely want to go see this. And I told everybody this is going to be like the blockbuster movie of the summer, and they deliver hard with an attitude. It was just totally amazing. I mean, Ryan Reynolds, he just kept cracking me up, man. I mean, every moment was just funny, one moment after the other. And Hugh Jackman, you know, he really brought the pain, if it makes any sense. But getting back to as far as Blade is concerned, I will keep everybody on future updates, whether or not if they're going to proceed with this project. So we don't know who's it going to be. We don't know if it's going to be Mahershala Ali. We don't know if it's going to be Wesley Snipes. But I will say this right now, okay? If they do make this movie with Mahershala Ali, and if Wesley happened to be in there as far as a variant, or as far as flashbacks, or as far as some kind of cameo, this will work. But I'll tell you right now, if they go through with the project, I'll see it. But I'm going to be honest with you. If Wesley is not in the remake of the new Blade, will I support the movie? Yeah. Will I buy it on home video if he's not in it? No. So as far as Marvel is concerned, man, I hope y'all come up with a solution with that. So again, shout out to everybody, and including Wesley Snipes. Huge fan of yours, brother. I am glad you're back. But next, since we talked about Deadpool and Wolverine, 3 days ago, I'm pretty sure it's all over on the internet right now. Everybody know who this guy is. RDJ, Robert Downey Jr. The last time he played Iron Man in Avengers Endgame was 2019. And he was at the San Diego Con a while back. And I'm going to show you footage. Oh, not so much the footage. I'm going to show you a photo on that in a minute. Now, in 2 years from now, in 2026, they are coming up with Marvel's Avengers Doomsday. And in this movie, the protagonist in this movie will be the villain, Victor Von Doom. All right, you heard me. Now, of course, anything that Robert Downey Jr. plays, I'm going to always and forever be an eternal fan when he plays Iron Man. But what really blow the far corner regions of my mind is a picture I'm about to show you guys right now, here, live. Whether you've seen it or not, but you're going to see it on here on the Spidey 09 show. You ready, folks? The new Victor Von Doom is none other than, you guessed it, RDJ. Yes, he was at the San Diego Comic-Con, and he will be the new Victor Von Doom in Marvel's Avengers Doomsday. And as you can see, He's rocking the Doom's colors green. He's holding the Doom's mask. You got all his Doom followers behind him, and pictures 1,000 words. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I got it off YouTube, but nonetheless, I have seen all definitely all on Facebook. What really caught my attention at first, and again, I want to give a shout out to I'm a huge fan of this show, Tyrone Magnus. I was checking out his show 3 days ago, and they say that how's they gonna do this? 1 minute he transformed over from Iron Man to Victor Von Doom, and he said some things that really puzzled my attention. How's they gonna make this work? Well, I'll put it like this, and I'm with him on that. So Marvel, Sony, Disney, whatever, to make this project work. I'm no movie expert. I'm just giving you my opinion as a fan. Okay, to make this work, especially you about to bring in Victor Von Doom for the first time. First of all, the directors got to make this perfect. The storyline, the vision, the whatever it is y'all got to do to live up, at least keep it as close to the comic and fan base as humanly possible. This has to be 100% perfect. There's no excuse. I ain't trying to hear that. There is really no excuse. It has to be perfect. Because why? I say that for a reason. You know, a lot of great actors made the Marvel Cinematic Universe the way it is. Robert Downey Jr., you got Chris Hemsworth, you got a lot of people, you know, Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, and a lot of people put a lot of effort into what make this comic book to life on everything when it comes down to movie cinema. So I guess my next question is, do I see Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom? I'm not gonna lie, in a way, yeah, but now it's gonna leave a bigger gap, because let's just say later down the line within the near foreseeable future, they got 2 other projects you got to worry about. As far as with Marvel, you got Armor Wars, then you got Secret Wars, and out of both of them, you got to have an Iron Man in there somewhere. Ain't no way around that noise, because again, I'm a fan. I try to keep up as much as I could. So if Robert Downey Jr. can pull off both Doom and Iron Man, hey man, make your bread, handle your business. I ain't mad at you, because personally, in a way, I think it can be done. Because you got to think, Josh Brolin, he did Cable, but he pulled off Thanos. I guess what I'm saying is, and I use that as a perfect example, he played, and this is Josh Brolin I'm talking about right now. Shout out goes out to Josh Brolin. He played a great Cable in Deadpool and Wolverine, but he really nailed it as Thanos. And I'm going to use this same definition. Now, Tony Stark is going to, aka Robert Downey Jr., he's going to always be eternally Iron Man in my eyesight. I don't care what y'all throw on this man. But now to jump from this to Doom, to Victor Von Doom, it got to be perfect, man. He got to, they really got to addy up the stakes on it. It really seriously have to be perfect. So leave in your comments, tell me what you guys think on whether or not do you see Robert Downey Jr. being the newest villain that's coming out in 2 years as Dr. Victor Von Doom. Leave it in the comments, man. As you can see, pictures 1,000 words. There he is. He's spreading his arms out like he did in the first Iron Man movie. And he said something. He said he liked doing complicated characters. And believe me, Victor Von Doom is not so much the most complicated character in the Marvel world, but he's also the most ingenious character of all time. So I'm no movie critic, but I am a Marvel fan. So whatever you guys do, Kevin Feige, Sony, Disney, whoever's in on this project, I don't want to wrap my brains around it too much, but I will say this: you seriously have to make this movie perfect. There is no excuse. That's all I got. I don't care if it takes 2 years, if it takes another 3 years, whatever. You know, send me a dream on this one, because every movie you guys made was gold. Now, the best 3 movies I've seen so far would be Marvel's Avengers Endgames, the first Black Panther, and Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, however, Deadpool and Wolverine, it fits in that category. I'm just letting everybody know now. It really does fit in it, because what Marvel did with this movie, again, they gave it a little sense of humor. You know, I mean, it was serious, but at the same time, you laugh your brains off. So they really did give Deadpool and Wolverine a little bit of an edge of everything. And I loved it. I really did enjoy it. You know, and then you got other movies that's coming out in October. Again, Marvel is just, it ain't nothing Marvel can't do, basically. And that next movie will be Till Death Do They Part, Venom, The Last Dance. And that movie will be released October 25th. I'm gonna have to find me a Venom t-shirt. I got every other t-shirt, don't have a Venom t-shirt. Oh yes, in case y'all know, I'm a huge t-shirt head. And again, this cool t-shirt shout out goes out to a real good close friend of mine, real best friend of mine. He's a gamer like I am. He's pretty much one of my biggest fans of the show. To Larry Leonard, to the Guru on the south side of Chicago. As you can see, I'm rocking the Wolverine right now, man, and it's totally amazing. But Venom: The Last Dance. Now, I guess my next question is this going to be Tom Hardy's last movie? We got to just wait and see. I've seen the trailer. I love it. Anything that's Venom, anything that's Spider-Man, I mean, I love it. But this, it looks good. It looks amazing. So let me know in the comments, is you guys ready for October for Venom: The Last Dance? Hopefully I'll have a Venom t-shirt before then. All right. And right now, I almost forgot, the Spidey Nash show. It's at 697 subscribers. To all my 697 subscribers, thank you so very much. But the quest still continues. I'm trying to get that 1,000 mark so we can take the show to the next level. I say it once, I say it again. The Spidey Nash show should be the number one show on YouTube, on the PlayStation community. You best to believe on Facebook. And speaking of birthdays, I gotta get birthdays out the way right now. Let's see. And yes, what other YouTuber know that does this? And if this is your birthday month of July 30th, 2024, happy birthday from all of us from DC and Networks and Power Players. My next guess is, do I give out shout outs on your birthday? Yes, I do. 1, you have to sub to the show. Shout out goes out to Jack Sully. Hello, thank you so very much. Sub to the show, I give you a shout out live. 2, if I see it in the comments as far as the day of or the day after, I will give you a shout out live on the Spidey Nash show. And why? I love when I emphasize the word live, to let you know that I mean business. I ain't joking with you, straight up. But I'm gonna keep it real. Alright. What else? And speaking of birthdays, he just recently had a birthday a few days ago. I want y'all to take a good look at this guy. He is one of my most favorite voice actors of all time. He has been around for decades, and he's still alive. I think he's at the age of 98 years old, and he's still doing, I mean, he's really doing this thing. I'm talking about the legendary Peter Cullers, who plays the voice of the mighty Optimus Prime, the leader of the Autobus. So again, from all of us from DC Networks and Power Players, I want to give Peter Cullers, my favorite voice actor of all time, a happy belated birthday. You know, I mean, I love you, man. I mean, I love your creations on what you do as far as in the Transformer universe, giving the life and the voice of Optimus Prime, and a few other voices along the way as well. So I want to say this personally, better late than never. Hey man, happy birthday, happy belated birthday. We love you. Here, all of us at DC and Networks and Power Players, man. And if you watch the show, man, hey, you all good, for real. Next, we're going to get into video games in a minute, because we got some games coming out. Now, this game will be released September 26th. It's called The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. This takes place immediately after Link's awakening. And now for the first time ever for so many years, okay, Zelda, the protagonist, she finally is going to be in her own game for the very first time. And she has the Wand of Wisdom. With the Wand of Wisdom, this allows her to explore new worlds of Hyrule. She can take on different quests, battle different enemies, get cool power-ups, and go throughout the journey to continue from where Link left off. Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom will be released September 26th on the Nintendo Switch OLED, Nintendo Switch Lite. If you got a Switch, you good. But that's not one of the reasons why I want to get this game. The other thing I want to get, and I'm going to pre-order that. I'll probably pre-order both of them next month. This also comes out the same day as well. The Nintendo Switch Hyrule Edition, again, same day, available September 26th. So if you're a huge hardcore gamer like I am, and I'm a huge, straight up, man, hardcore to the bone Zelda fanatic, I definitely want to add this to my collection. And it's all gold and black. On the front, you know, you got a nice little gold interior with a little small gold, the Triforce, you know, on there. And on the back, you have the Triforce, you have the Hyrule, Zelda's family crest, and all the trimmings on there. And again, if you want to add this, and if you're a hardcore gamer like I am, if you really into Zelda, if you really want to make your collection look even more cooler, you can pre-order this now because it comes out in September. My guess is you can probably pre-order it at GameStop. You can pre-order at Best Buy. More than likely, I'm going to probably pre-order mine from Best Buy because I got all my Nintendo Switches from there. And to add this to my collection, I think it'll look cool. I think the last Nintendo Switch I bought was the OLED, the Legend of Zelda. I think it's going to look good, you know. Robert Downey Jr. sucks. Shout out goes out to Michael Jake. Okay, if you don't like the man, you don't like the man. You know, you entitled to your opinion. If you don't like the man, you don't like the man. And that's cool. You know, to each his own. I'm not mad at you. But I will say this. You can say he suck all he want, but he don't suck too bad, knowing for the fact that he's a millionaire and you not. How many movies you done made? So for a guy who suck, I don't want to use a David Chappelle because my show is under state of direction right now, but I will say this. You can, I'm not trying to defend for the man, but I'm going to call it like I see it. He might suck to you, but he got more money than you do. He got way more money than you. So, okay, say he sucks, so what? Like I said, what's in your pocket, what's in his wallet? Last time I checked, he's probably one of the most highest paying Marvel Cinematic actors of all time so far. So again, I'm not trying to defend for the man. I just call it like I see it. Don't sit up here saying he suck and he got his millions. Where's yours? That's all I got to say. Because in the end, not trying to change the subject, it's a difference when you're famous and when you're infamous. And okay, Suzuki Gaming said he'll ruin Doom just like he ruined Iron Man. Okay, first of all, we have some believers and some disbelievers on there. Okay, now for those who hate Robert Downey Jr., whatever, that's fine. But y'all gotta understand, whether you like the man or whether you don't like the man, but when it come down to making the movies, not to mention that they become millions, if not billions of dollar box office hits. Because in the end, it's not about a popularity contest. It's not about that. Right now, it's about Hollywood getting paid. It's simple as that. You know, again, yo, I'm not gonna lie. You got some people that don't like Robert Downey Jr. You got some people that don't like certain actors. You entitled to your opinion. But what y'all don't fail to understand, I'm gonna make you understand, because by me being a Marvel fan, I pretty much love, depends on what's going out there. Win, lose, or draw, no matter how bad you like these guys or not, one thing's for sure: the money always wins. Always have, always will. So you can say whatever you want about these guys. They living good. Hell, I'm trying to get to where they at. Okay, they living good. You can call them jerks all you want. They some well-paid jerks. As David Chappelle said, I'm rich, and you know the rest. Straight up, for real. So, you know, you got your opinions. He'll ruin Doom just like he ruined Iron Man. You know what? I got to defend for him on this one. I don't care what anybody say. You know, I think Robert Downey Jr. did an excellent job as Iron Man. Okay, Doom movie will flop because of trash RBJ. Dude, why? Okay, why is y'all badgering this man? Okay, I mean, I can understand the reason why. I can understand the reason why he flipped his scripts. He been gone since 2019, and he turns around. Like I said, the last movie he did was Marvel's Avengers Endgames, which, by the way, was probably one of the most biggest cinematic movies of all time, next to the Black Panther and next to Spider-Man No Way Home. And all three of the movies got one thing in common, with the exception of Super Mario Brothers, that was just recently last year. All of them made over $1 billion. I ain't got $1 billion. You ain't got $1 billion. If I had $1 billion, hell, I wouldn't even be broadcasting this show. And if anything, I'll be having my own studio. So, come on now. Y'all can hate these guys all you want, but they making their bread, man. They making their bread. And I'm not justifying for them. I mean, again, you entitled to your opinion. You entitled to your facts beyond facts. You entitled to your, your criticism. And that's cool. Hating them is one thing. You can hate me all you want. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you, and I'll tell this to anybody, y'all can hate me all you want, but in the end, I'm still getting paid. In the end, he's still getting paid. Whether it's Robert Downey Jr., whether it's Chris Hemsworth, whether it's whoever, Tobey Maguire, whoever, whether it's Gal Gadot, whoever. In the end, hate them or not, like them, love them, hate them, they still getting paid. Okay? And sure, I mean, just like the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, and the number's still climbing on that. They made $438 million in under 3 days. You know what I could do with $438 million in 3 days? Again, I won't be running this video. I'll have my own recording studio. I sure would. And half of those cats probably come work for me. So you gotta understand something. You know, I'm not trying to justify for Hollywood. Again, I understand everybody has their own opinions, and you're entitled to your opinions, and that's fine, and that's cool. But all that don't mean jack if you're getting paid. You know, if you're good at something the first time, why do it second time for free? That is a good statement. And they get paid for what they do. Okay? They get paid. Right now, the biggest industry right now that's blowing up right now, other than the Marvel Cinematic Universe, other than the DC Universe, other than the anime universe, other than gaming, they blowing up. Straight up, whether you like it or not, it's the truth. They are blowing up. Okay? And come on now. You ain't gotta like them. That's fine. But you gotta respect the fact they're getting paid. You know, so when you guys make y'all movie, let me know. I'll come support you. And I'm just speaking on this because I'm a fan. And as a fan, I'm gonna express my opinion just as much as you're gonna express yours. But no matter how well you express it, when it comes down to money, there is no favoritism towards expression. It's about you getting paid. And that's what it is. That's what it is. Like it or not, it's the truth. Straight up. And what else we got? I got to get to games right quick before I end my show. Let's see. I talked about that. This will be coming out at the end of the year. Marvel's. There we go. The Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classic. And this will be coming out sometime, I think, mid-December, right around the time for the holidays. I know it's coming out for the Nintendo Switch, and it's also coming out for the PlayStation 4. So if you got it for the PlayStation 4, you're going to jump into the 5 anyway. And this game consists of X-Men Children of the Atom, Marvel Superheroes, Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom 1, 2, and 3. My favorite game on there of all, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, and you have the Punisher 2-player co-op game. All this will be released in December. So my guess is you could probably pre-order that game now. You can get it for the Switch, or you can get it for the PlayStation 4. Me, I'm gonna play the slick roll. Depends if I can budget it right. I'll probably get it for both. If not, I'm definitely getting it for the PlayStation 4. And this game's going to be amazing because you're going to be able to play online. You're going to keep up with the leaderboards. You're going to also play in the training room. And then some of the secret characters are already unlocked automatically. You ain't got to worry about putting no codes in. Everything is unlocked. So, and I love fighting games. So if you want to add this to your collection, get it. Straight up. Just letting y'all know. I'm just a messenger. That's all I am. All right, and then we got one more other game. And I've already pre-ordered this game. And it's coming out in October. And that is Undisputed. Now, what you see right here, this is the European version, but chances are it's going to be out worldwide come October 13th. And I've seen the gameplay on that, and for the first time in a long time, in fact the first time in decades, we've been long overdue for a boxing game, and I think this game is going to live up to its expectation. This looks amazing. This looks phenomenal. So you got two different kinds. I pre-ordered mine from GameStop. You have the regular standard edition, that's like $69, or you can do better than that. Give me a second. I mean, I could get that one, but the one I did pre-order would be this one. And you figure for $20 more, you can get the Undisputed Deluxe WBC edition, which means you get the season pass. You get other cool additional downloads. And on the cover of this one, you got my boy Tyson Fury. Okay, he lost, but don't worry. The Gypsy King will regain his time. And sooner or later, he will get his crown back. He will get his title back. But in any case, this will look cool. And if you pre-order it right now from GameStop, because I pre-ordered mine from GameStop, they're going to give you this DLC code to add to your roster. You're going to get Roy Jones Jr. 88 to add as an additional to your roster. It's going to be fun. You can create your own fighters, style, look, weight division, you name it. The game is already paid for. I paid this game off like 2 months ago. It's ready to go. So October 13th, you're going to see it here again live on the Spotty 09 show. Who knows? I might get on there and just have some fun out the deal. So you still got time. You still got maybe like less than a couple of months. Pre-order Undisputed, the regular or the deluxe WB edition that's available out coming soon in October 13th. Right? And I got one more thing I got to do. Let's see. This is also coming out in October, and I'm gonna wrap it up. And that is the Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero Premium Edition. Now, you can pre-order it now. Don't understand a word you're saying, okay? And this game will be released October 11, 2024. Now, only thing I hate about this, you cannot pre-order it in the store. I apologize, I really do. But you have to go to BandaiNamco.com to their store and pre-order it. And as you can see, if you have a video game man cave, I'm so busy trying to work on mine, trying to get my future man cave together. You got these two cool statues. You got Broly, you got Ultra Instinct Goku, look like they fighting in a canyon. You got these collectible exclusive cards. You got the game itself. Now, as far as the price, I'm not gonna lie to you, that I don't know. But I would say anything that's a collector's edition, for me, if I pay for something like that, because you're paying for plastic cardboard in the game itself, I shouldn't have to pay no more than $150, $180 at the highest if they throw in the season pass. But if they don't throw in the season pass, and if it's over $200, my advice, leave it alone. But for further information, go to BandaiNamco.com and see as far as if they take a reservation as far as orders on Dragon Ball Shining Zero. I came out the shadows to see this. Okay, alright, that's cool too. Season pass better be goated. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they come up with the season pass, get it. But I'm telling you right now, that collector's edition, you won't be able to order it in the store, dude. Because again, a while back I tried to pre-order it from GameStop. They're not accepting any pre-orders for the collector's edition. Now, as far as the game itself, you can pre-order it now, but this here, nope, you gotta go to their site. You know, and I hate that because it sucks, and I don't want to pre-order it, and I gotta wait through the mail and all that. That's too much of a hassle. So it's up to you to decide. All right, what else we have? I got one more thing to talk about. I'm ready for September. Beetlejuice Deuce. Yes, man. Shout out goes out to the old school Michael Straight Up Keith, man. Yes, he is back in the Tim Burton universe again. He's putting on the crazy green hair, the wild looking makeup, the striped suit. I'm ready to see this. This comes out September 8th. It's been a while since I've seen a Tim Burton movie. Hey, come on back. Who else you got in the cast? You got from the Wednesday series, Jenny Ortega. I think she fits perfect within this movie. You got Winona Ryder. So you gotta, you pretty much got the whole cast back, and it looks crazy. It looks amazing. I'm definitely gonna go see that. So if you guys ready for Beetlejuice Deuce, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Let me know if it's gonna be a day one for you guys, and we go from there. All right. I'm about done. Yep, I'm done. And if there's anything else I'll bring to the show, I will let you guys know later. Little robot buddy, you can go on break. Let me give out final shout outs right now. For starters, to the president and co-founder of DC and Nelson Power Players, Sean the Genius Harris. Shout out goes out to you. To my West Side family, the Redmond. Shout out goes out to you guys. To my immediate family, the Crittens and Colognes. Shout out goes out to you guys. To my dad's side of the family, the Millsaps. Shout out goes out to you. Who else? To everybody in North and Sheffield Commons, my job. Officer D will be back Friday, like always, to protect them all from the forces of evil and all that other jazz. Shout out goes out to you. Who else? I'll give a shout out one more time. To the guru, Larry Leonard, and everybody at the Larry Leonard headquarters on the south side of Chicago. Shout out goes out to you guys. Who else? To the love of my life, Demetri Gann Johnson, the future Mrs. Crittenden, to all my future grandkids, my greatest treasures in the world. Shout out goes out to you guys as well. Okay, and if I miss anybody, leave in comments. All right, any ideals, leave in comments. And that's about it. In a few moments, I'm about to get back on here and I'm gonna do some gameplay. Oh, and speaking of gameplay, come this September, all right, for you Mortal Kombat 1 fans, they're coming out with Season Pass 2. I think it's called like the Chaos Dynasty or Chaos Invasion. You guys wanted to get into that now. I'm going to pre-order mine next month. And don't forget, right now, Season 7 is the Shang Tsung Invasion that's going on right now. I'm like halfway through that now. So for my Mortal Kombat 1 players out there, check the Play Store. They got some real cool stuff that you might want to buy to add to your collection. So hurry up and get it now, whatever you do. I think that's important. So I figure I'd just give you guys a tip on that. Well, I'm about to end my show. Let me play my music. And in 3, 2, 1. Thanks a lot, man. Sub to the show, man. Really, sub to the show. And if you hear that music, that means my Tuesday afternoon update, July 30th, 2024, has come to a closure and its final destination. Give yourself another applause. Thank you. Thank you. Love your show. Thanks for streaming, brother. Sub, man. Sub. Because right now I'm at 697. Trying to get to that 700 mark. I'm really trying to get to that 1,000 mark. Once we get this show to a 1,000 mark, I can take this show to the next level and beyond. Well, in a minute, I'm about to get into some gameplay. I don't know when I'm going to play. I might play some Mortal Kombat 1. I might play some WWE 2K24. I have not really decided yet, but I am going to play something momentarily. Immediately following, I got to grab me something to eat first, because gamers do got to eat to build their strength up so we can keep on going the distance, okay? And again, thank you guys so very much. I've been saying this for years. I'm just the name, the face. Oh, and I'm letting everybody know right now. I'm glad you brought that up as far as my show. Come August, and you guys know in advance, my PlayStation subscription will be expired. Don't worry, don't lose your mind. I'm gonna be off the air temporarily. So I say between now and no later than October. October's a huge month because we got a lot of good projects that's coming out in October, especially in the gaming department. So please leave in comments. Leave in comments. I should be back online before you realize it. We got a lot going on. And here in Chicago, you got Lollapalooza coming up. So be careful going to there. It's an event we have every year in Chicago, just to let everybody know. And just be safe. It's Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Peace. Until next time, Chicago. Until next time, the world. It's Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Public service announcement. Put those guns down, man. Put them down. It's too hot. Be shooting these bullets, man. Y'all ain't got nothing else to do? Go sit down somewhere. Put those guns down. Find something else to do. Straight up. I'm out of here. Peace.